coach. Just give me a summary of how you think the game went.
It was a difficult game. As you know, we were up against the number one team from the zone, and we were ranked fourth, overall in that zone. So we were the lowest ranked team. Yeah, the preparation, leading up to this game, it went well. The players responded, in a manner that was expected, physically, technically, as well as tactically. And, the team was expected to compete despite of we being up against the top team. The game itself, it was pretty much not a tough game when it started, but it resulted in us giving up 2 early goals in 3 minutes where, errors start to elude us. One thing you could notice after that is the players, demeanor becomes different. It's as if they lose that amount of zest. They start to have a little doubt in themselves, even to provide passing to the respective individuals. You don't see them anymore. And, you try to inspire them from the sideline. And it wasn't an easy task. It still continues where we still giving away this football. And every time we give away the football, it ends up in the back of our net. The under-20 Jamaica team, I still believe we have players that can make a difference despite of this loss. And the sad thing about the loss is to give up all 9 goals. Because I know that the US team is not 9 goals better than us. But it's also a learning process, and it will be a work in progress. We'll have to, sit down and talk to these boys, try to get back in the mind of them and get them back into the right frame of mind, leading up to the second game. And it's a do or die situation. Let them understand what it entails to, go out there and make this turning point that Jamaica can be proud. It's not going to be easy. We have seen the Costa Ricans. They drew the first game. We didn't get to look at them that much, but the little that we saw, they can play. We lose in the first game, it means that Costa Rica will be bouncing a lot more confident to play us, while we now have to rise above expectation to ensure that we stay in contention in this competition.
Okay, I want to speak about Malachi Welch. Even though things seem to look so bad in the game, one positive was that he was very lively in the midfield. What do you think of his performance?
Well, out of all the performance, he was the one that stood out more than everyone else, and he has talent, and there are always room for improvement, but it's my duty and the coaching staff duty to continue to encourage that talent that we are seeing now. He's pretty much knowledgeable towards the game. He tried to motivate his players, inspire them to get going, but he was the one who stood out.
Okay, coach, and lastly, would you agree that the next 2 games we pretty much have to approach as a final if we want to really get it?
Well, you talk about 2 more games. To qualify for the Under-20 World Cup, it's 3 more games, and all 3 games are finals. We will have to defeat the Costa Ricans and also defeat the Cubans. And to ensure that we qualify, we must win the quarterfinal game. It doesn't matter who that is now. We have 3 finals to play.
Okay. Thank you, coach.